Hello students, welcome back on the study portal of Sri Mahavir International School, Reenwal. I hope you all are well at your home and also doing studies on time. So, after the cooperative meaning of cooperative organization, merits, demerits, advantages like features of cooperative organization, today we will discuss about the types of cooperative organization. So, on the basis of nature of activities performed, the cooperative organization can be classified into following categories. First is consumer cooperative society, second is producers cooperative society, third is cooperative marketing society, fourth is cooperative credit society, फिफ्थ इज कोऑपरेटिव फार्मिंग सोसाइटी, सिक्स इज कोऑपरेटिव हाउसिंग सोसाइटी. तो हम 6 पार्ट्स है हमारे पास में, 6 टाइप्स है सॉरी. तो हम क्या करेंगे, कंप्लीट डिटेल स्टडी करेंगे इनके टाइप्स पे. सो फर्स्ट इज कंज्यूमर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी. सो द सोसाइटी कंसिस्ट ऑफ कंज्यूमर्स हु जॉइन टुगेदर टू एलिमिनेट द मिडल मैन. So, the consumer cooperative societies purchase goods directly from the manufacturer and sell them to the member at reasonable price. तो consumer cooperative society का मेन मोटिव क्या है, एक्सप्लोटेशन को ख़त्म करना, जो मिडिल मैन है उसको हटाना और रीजनेबल प्राइस पे गुड्स का क्या करना, परचेज करके अपने मेंबर्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना और जो भी प्रॉफिट होना उसको कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट करना. So, this society consists of consumers who join together to eliminate the middleman. The consumer cooperative societies purchase goods directly from manufacturer and sell them to the member at reasonable price. Okay, so the profit of the store is distributed among all the members as dividend on capital and bonus in proportion to their purchase during the year. So the main objectives of forming consumer cooperative societies are: first is to ensure steady supply of essential goods, second is to supply the goods at reasonable price, okay, and by eliminating the profit margin of a middleman, third is to supply the goods and services of high quality. और हम बोल सकते हैं कि हम कंप्लीट स्टडी करने के बाद हम देख सकते हैं क्या क्या पॉइंट हम बना सकते हैं अपने अकॉर्डिंग. सो इट प्रोटेक्ट्स द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ कंज्यूमर्स. द मेंबर्स कंप्राइज ऑफ कंज्यूमर हु आर डिजायर्स ऑफ ऑब्टेनिंग गुड्स क्वालिटी प्रोडक्शन एट रीजनेबल प्राइसेस. And next is the society aims to achieve economy in operations by purchasing goods in bulk directly from the manufacturer and selling them directly to the members, thereby eliminating the middleman. And last is the profit. So profit, if any, are distributed on the basis of either their capital contributions to the society or purchases made by individual members. Okay, so that is consumer cooperative society. Next is producers cooperative society. So this society consists of small producers who individually find it difficult to procure the inputs and get the machinery and latest technology. जिनको क्या होता है, हम ऐसे स्मॉल प्रोड्यूसर्स होते हैं जिनको टेक्नोलॉजी अपडेट नहीं होती है, उनके पास मशीनरी नहीं है, बिकॉज उनके पास में कैपिटल नहीं है. एक हम बोले कि उनको जितना कैपिटल होनी चाहिए एक बिज़नेस को रन करने के लिए, हमारे प्रोडक्शन को चलाने के लिए, प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए कुछ, उनके पास में कैपिटल नहीं है, मशीनरी नहीं है, अच्छी टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है. तो वो हम क्या करेंगे, उन ऐसे स्मॉल प्रोड्यूसर्स का हम क्या बनाएंगे या फिर वो लोग क्या होंगे, टुगेदर साथ होंगे और अपने बिजनेस को रन करने के लिए वो एक ऐसी सोसाइटी बनाएंगे जिसमें उनको रीजनेबल प्राइस पे रॉ मटेरियल मिल सके, मशीनरी मिल सके और टेक्नोलॉजी अपडेट हो पाए उनको. So there are 2 types of producers, first cooperatives. First is the one which provides raw material inputs, machinery, etc., so that producers can concentrate on production. Okay, and second is the one which sells the goods produced by these producers. So the profit of producers cooperative is distributed in proportion to the goods sold by each member of the society. So the main objective of producers cooperative are first to ensure steady supply of raw material, input, etc. at reasonable price. Okay, क्या करना है, रॉ मटेरियल इनपुट वगैरह ये सब क्या करना है, रीजनेबल प्राइस पे क्या करना है, हमें सप्लाई करना है. टू प्रोवाइड लेटेस्ट मशीनरी एंड न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. To ensure smooth distribution and sale of goods produced by members. Last is helping the producers to concentrate their attention on production of goods. So producers cooperative societies. First is it protects the interest of small producers. Second is the members comprise of producers desires of procuring inputs for production of goods to meet the demands of consumers. Next is the society aims to fight against the big capitalize and enhance the bringing power of the small producers by supplying raw materials, equipment and others inputs to the members and also buying their output for sale. And last is profit among the members are generally distributed on the basis of their contributions to the total pool of goods produced. Now, cooperative marketing society. So, the cooperative marketing society consists of small producers who find it difficult to sell their products at profit. हाँ, क्या हो रहा है cooperative marketing society में? ऐसे प्रोड्यूसर्स जो अपने जो प्रोडक्ट्स को प्रॉफिट पर सेल नहीं कर पा रहे, जो प्रॉपर प्रॉफिट नहीं हो पा रहा है या अच्छे से सेल नहीं कर पाए, उनकी सेल इंक्रीज़ नहीं हो पा रही है, तो ऐसे प्रोड्यूसर्स की हम क्या करें, एक मार्केटिंग सोसाइटी भी हम बनाते हैं कोऑपरेटिव, जिसमें हम ऐसे प्रोड्यूसर्स से सामान परचेज़ करते हैं, उनको रीज़नेबल प्राइस पे हम सेल आउट करते हैं, ठीक है, और जितना भी प्रॉफिट होता है वो हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट जो हम करते हैं, और ऐसे प्रोड्यूसर्स को भी हम क्या करते हैं, उनको भी बहुत प्रॉफिट होता है बिकॉज उनकी सेल इंक्रीज हो रही है. सो द आउटपुट ऑफ ऑल द स्मॉल प्रोड्यूसर्स इज ब्रॉट टुगेदर and sold at the best price. Such a society helps to improve the bargaining power and competitive position of its member. It performs various marketing functions such as transportation, warehousing, packaging, branding, etc. So the profit and the sale proceeds are distributed among the members according to their respective shares in the common sales pool. So the main objectives of marketing cooperative society, first is to ensure a steady and favorable market for the output of its member. Second is to ensure the best price for the output. Third is to provide facilitate transportation, warehousing, packaging, etc. So which individually cannot be afforded the members. Next is to ensure honest trading practices in waging, measuring and accounting. And fifth is to eliminate the middleman and have direct dealing with the customers. Middleman को हटाना है. So the marketing cooperative societies, first is to they help small producers in selling their products. They help small producers in selling their products. Okay. So the members consist of producers who wish to obtain reasonable prices for their output. So the society aims to eliminate middlemen and improve competitive position of its members. So by securing a favorable market for the products by pooling the output of individual members and performing marketing functions like transportation, packaging, etc. and selling the output at the best possible price. Last is the profit are distributed according to each member's contribution to the pool of output. So that is cooperative marketing society. Now next is cooperative credit society. So it consists of people with limited means who find it difficult to arrange credit and loans. तो यहाँ cooperative credit society क्या है, ऐसे मेंबर्स की सोसाइटी बनती है जहाँ पर उनको डिफ़िकल्टी होती है लोन लेने में या फिर क्रेडिट्स मिलने में. तो सो दीज सोसाइटी प्रोवाइड फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंट टू द मेंबर एंड प्रमोट हैबिट्स ऑफ सेविंग अमंग द मेंबर्स. आप अपने पेरेंट्स से पूछना, मोस्ट ऑफ लोग होते हैं जो कोऑपरेटिव क्रेडिट सोसाइटी में अपना रखते हैं, जैसे रेनवाल में भी हम बात करें तो है यहाँ पर भी कोऑपरेटिव क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज़. तो आप एक बार प्रैक्टिकली नॉलेज लेना इस चीज़ के लिए. सो दिस सोसाइटी प्रोवाइड फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस टू इट्स मेंबर्स एंड प्रमोट हैबिट्स ऑफ सेविंग अमंग द मेंबर. लाइक सोसाइटीज़ हम बोलते हैं ना कि 500 सोसाइटी, आज तो सोसाइटी है 500 रुपये जमा कराने, तो ये क्या है, सेविंग करते हैं हम उसमें. सो द फंड्स ऑफ दीज सोसाइटीज़ कंसिस्ट ऑफ शेयर कैपिटल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटेड बाय द मेंबर्स and deposit made by members and outsiders. So the funds are used for giving loans to needy members on easy terms. So the credit cooperative formed by a farmer is known as rural credit cooperative. Credit cooperative formed in urban areas are known as urban banks. So the main motives of credit cooperative organizations are, first is to protect the member from the exploitation of money lenders. कि हम बोलते हैं ना कि इंटरेस्ट पे पैसा ले रहे हैं, तो हम यहाँ से पैसा ले सकते हैं, एक सोसाइटी में है हम, तो वहाँ पर हम अपना पैसा लगा भी सकते हैं और लोन्स वगैरह के हमें अच्छी फैसिलिटी मिल जाती है, हमें प्रोवाइड किया जाता है बहुत ही ईजी टर्म्स पे. So second is to ensure loans on easy terms and low rate of interest. Third is to develop the habits of saving among the members. So the credit cooperative societies, they extend easy credit on reasonable terms to the members. Such societies provide loans to members out of the amounts collect as capital and deposit from the member and charge low rates of interest. The members comprise of persons who seek financial help in the form of loans. And the aim of such societies is to protect the members from the exploitation of lenders who charge high rates of interest on loans. Such societies provide loans low rates of interest to its member out of the amounts collect as capital and deposit from the members. Now next is cooperative farming society. So these consist of small farmers who join together to avail the benefits of large scale mechanized farming. Such societies are particularly important in the case of countries such as India, where agriculture suffers from excessive subdivision and fragmentation of land. So the farming cooperative society is also known as agriculture cooperative society. So the main objectives of farming cooperative societies are, first is helping the small farmers to get the benefits of mechanized farming. Okay, हेल्पिंग द स्मॉल फार्मर्स की हेल्प करना ताकि वो प्रॉपरली एक एग्रीकल्चर में जहाँ आ रहे हैं वो प्रॉपरली यूज़ कर पाए रिसोर्सेज का. ओके, सेकेंड इज प्रोवाइडिंग improved seeds, fertilizers, irrigations and other modern techniques. प्रोवाइड करना उनको सीड्स प्रोवाइड करना, टेक्निक्स प्रोवाइड करना जो मॉडर्न टेक्निक्स है एग्रीकल्चर के लिए. थर्ड इज प्रोवाइडिंग सोशल एंड इकोनॉमिक सिक्योरिटी टू peasants. So the farmers cooperative societies, first is they protect the interest of farmers by providing better inputs at reasonable price. जो कि हम बोल रहे हैं कि seeds provide करवाना तो एक reasonable price है. So the members comprise of farmers who wish to jointly take up farming activities. Third is to aim is to gain the benefits of large scale farming and increase the productivity by providing good quality seeds, fertilizers, machinery and other modern techniques for use in the cultivation of crops. Next is this solving the problems associated with the farming of fragmented land holdings. Okay, now last is cooperative housing society. So cooperative housing societies, these societies are formed to provide residential accommodation to their members. These societies purchase a big plot of land, construct flats on that and sell these flats to its member on installment and easy terms. इसमें क्या होता है कोऑपरेटिव हाउसिंग सोसाइटी में कि ऐसे पर्सनस की सोसाइटीज़ है जो इजी टर्म्स में उनको क्या करता है रेजिडेंशियल या अकोमोडेशन प्रोवाइड करवाता है. तो ये सोसाइटीज़ क्या करती है, परचेज करती है बहुत ही अच्छे से प्लॉट, बहुत अच्छी ज़मीन मतलब बहुत अच्छे से प्लॉट परचेज़ करेंगी और उसमें क्या करेगी फ्लैट्स बनाएंगी और अपने ही मेंबर्स को वो बहुत इजी टर्म्स पे बहुत इजी रेट्स पर प्रोवाइड करेंगी. So the flats on that and sell these flats to members on installment and easy terms. Some housing cooperative provides loans to their members for building houses. These societies are very popular in urban areas. The main objectives of housing cooperative societies are, first is to providing residential accommodation to their members. Second is helping members to purchase houses at low cost. Third is providing civic amenities such as roads, park, street lights, parking, etc. तो एक बहुत अच्छे से प्रॉपर फ्लैट्स बना के वहाँ पे आपको कंप्लीट फैसिलिटी दी जाती है. So they help people with limited income to construct houses at reasonable cost. The members of these society consist of people who are desirous of procuring residential accommodation at lower cost. The aim is to solve the housing problem of the members by constructing houses and giving the option of paying in installments. Last is these society construct flat or provide plots to member on which the members themselves can construct their houses as per the choice. Now differences, टाइप्स ऑफ कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज़ है. अब आपको डिफरेंस पूछ सकते हैं, डिफरेंस बिटवीन कंज्यूमर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी, प्रोड्यूसर्स कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी, मार्केटिंग कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी, फार्मर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी, क्रेडिट कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी एंड कोऑपरेटिव हाउसिंग सोसाइटीज़. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर क्या है, कंज्यूमर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज देखते हैं. सो दी सोसाइटी इंक्लूड्स दोज कंज्यूमर्स हु विश टू ऑब्टेन गुड क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स एट रीजनेबल प्राइस. Okay, these society aim to economize the operations by eliminating the middleman and purchasing goods in bulk directly from the manufacturer and selling them directly to the members. Now producers cooperative societies, these societies includes those producers who wish to procure input for production of goods to meet the demands of consumers, and these societies aim to establish and small producers by supplying raw materials, equipment and other inputs to their members and also buying their output for sale. Now marketing cooperative societies, these societies include those producers who wish to sell their output at reasonable price. These societies aim to improve competitive position of its member by eliminating middlemen and enhancing marketing ability of their products by not only pulling the output of individual members but also undertaking various marketing functions like transportation, packaging, etc. collectively in the order to sell the output at the best possible price. Now farmers cooperative societies, these societies include those farmers who wish to take up farming activities collectively. These societies aim to seek the benefits of large scale farming and improve the productivity by making available goods, quality seeds, fertilizers, machinery and other modern techniques for use in cultivation of crops. Credit cooperative societies, these societies include those people who needs loans and money. These societies aim to curb the exploitation of its member in the hands of money lenders who provide loans at high rate of interest. Now last is cooperative housing societies. These societies include those people who wish to procure low cost residential accommodation at. So these societies aim to solve housing problems of its members by either providing plots or flats to them wished an option of paying in easy installments. ओके, एंड कंज्यूमर कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज़ में आपको पता है कि डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कैसे होगा, प्रॉफिट कैसे होगा. तो इस टाइप से आप कंप्लीट स्टडी करने के बाद आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग डिफरेंसेस बता सकते हो कि क्या क्या डिफरेंस है, क्या नहीं है. डिफरेंस यहाँ पर आपको देखो डिफरेंस बिटवीन पार्टनरशिप फर्म, कोऑपरेटिव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो द नंबर ऑफ मेंबर क्या है पार्टनरशिप फर्म में. इन पार्टनरशिप फर्म मिनिमम 2 members नेसेसरी एंड मैक्सिमम 10 इन केस ऑफ बैंकिंग बिजनेस, 20 in other type of business. In cooperative organization minimum 10. Benefits in partnership, mutual benefits are restricted to partners only. And cooperative organization, in cooperative organization the benefit is offered to its members and general public also. Business partnership requires existence of some business, and cooperative it is not necessary to have business for forming cooperative society. It can be formed whenever and individuals have common need. तो यहाँ पर जो प्रॉफिट जो हो रहा है रीजनेबल प्राइस पे हमने देखा कि सेल कर रहे हैं मानो सीड्स आप उनको सेल कर रहे हैं तो मेंबर्स में प्रॉफिट होगा. आउटसाइडर्स को इसका प्रॉफिट नहीं हो सकता है. आउटसाइडर्स सिर्फ हमसे ज्वाइन हो सकते हैं, हमारे से जो सर्विसेज है वो ले सकते हैं. Registration is optional in partnership firm. Registration is compulsory for cooperative society. So case study देखिए, a new cooperative store has been set up in Delhi through registration under Delhi Cooperative Societies Act. It was set to procure essential consumer commodities in bulk from various wholesalers and manufacturers to supply the same at reasonable price to public and its member. In context of above case, first is identify the type of cooperative society being described in above lines. तो consumer cooperative society अभी हमने देखा ही और features आपको बता देने हैं. Okay, now joint stock company. So we will discuss about the joint stock company in next video. Okay, and thank you and have a nice day to all.